What is up, you gorgeous people? All right, I want to talk about Bidao. So, I think Bidao is currently forming a wedge here. Please like, subscribe, y'all. Yeah, guys, I believe we're forming a macro wedge. And interestingly, I decided to make a video because we're currently up against the ICO price of 1 penny. So we're testing it right now as resistance currently. If we get rejected, I think we're likely to fall back down to this line, and perhaps we might go back up to test it here. So, guys, I make this video because I think this wedge is currently the most valid pattern here. And if we break down below this green or teal line here, I think we're likely to see substantial prolonged downtrending. So I want to make this video just to say this is what I think is the most relevant pattern currently in terms of Bidao. So let's see how this plays out now in terms of how much time we have to move within this wedge. Yeah, 8 days. Yeah, so 10 days. So I think worst case, well, okay, so let me phrase it this way. In 10 days, we will know whether or not Bidao is in store for prolonged downtrending, or whether or not Bidao is a shot of recovering here in the near term. I think we're most likely to see that within a week. I think we're likely to move sideways within here, and if we break down below this line here, we're likely to see continued prolonged downtrending. And yeah, I think the ICO price is currently acting as resistance right now. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. We're up against that. If we break down, go back up to test the ICO, and then go back down, that's very, very bearish. Now, guys, we could get a piece of news like an exchange listing, a token burn, something like that, and the price could shoot up. So, when it comes to like these small low cap DeFi altcoins such as Bidao, I feel like the technicals are not as relevant as larger macro cycles. So, I make this video because I do think that this wedge is so tremendously obvious that if we were to see movement below this green line, I think that would be relevant to price action. And we're currently very clearly playing off the ICO price. So, technical analysis is not completely obsolete right now. Although, again, like I said, I think macro patterns are far more relevant when it comes to, DeFi low caps such as Bidao. But yeah, that's what I see happening, guys. I do think we're gonna play off this red line and this green line here for some time. We may break down, we may break up. We'll have to see what happens. Another thing to consider too is that with low caps such as Bidao, well, I mean, it has like a market cap of like somewhere around 30 million. So I don't know. I'd say it's a lower cap, but they're definitely smaller coins. Like that's not a tremendously small low cap. Like a lot of low caps are like 1 mil, 5 mil, a couple 100,000. That's like a real low cap, right? So when it comes to low caps, Bidao is kind of up there in the low cap category. But my point is, it doesn't take much to pump or dump the price at these critical price levels. One whale could either, start buying up a bunch of the supply and then cause FOMO and cause the price to rise just as easily as one whale can decide to, flood the market with a bunch of sell orders, cause panic selling, and crash the price even further. So, guys, I say this because I'm still holding for the long term no matter what happens with Bidao. I think larger macro altcoin cycles are more relevant to technical analysis. When we do get another altcoin bull run, which I think we are likely to eventually get one, not a guarantee, not financial advice, I think Bidao is likely to benefit from that. So in the meanwhile, it's interesting to talk about what I see happening, and but again, it doesn't affect me. I won't be selling. I'm a long-term holder. Now, I've been losing more and more confidence in Bidao's team because I think they are trash at communicating. My hope is that they are not trash at creating cryptocurrencies. I just realized we may have a decision even sooner than that 10 days I was talking about, because we may be moving within this apex here fairly soon. So I think what I'm just realizing here is that we will decide much sooner whether or not we continue to fall down or attempt a recovery here. So I think in a day and a half at this apex, if we break above this green line, I think that will definitely be a good signal for the upward direction of Bidao. But I think we may decide within a day and a half here if we break down even further. So I was kind of thinking before we could move down, we can move sideways for a couple days and perhaps a week, and we may still if we break above this green line. But in terms of when we can kind of gauge if we're in turn for another dump downwards, I think this apex here is pretty relevant to consider, and we're likely to have a breakout from this apex within the next day and a half here. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that plays out, guys. So I just want to bring you that. Take from it what you will. And before I wrap up this video, like I usually do, I want to shill GSX, because if you sign up with the link down in the description, you get a 5% sign up bonus, but I get a commission. So just know that this is almost like a sponsorship, because if you sign up, they're currently offering a 35% sign up bonus, and if you sign up using my link, you'll get a 5% sign up bonus, but I get a commission. So I have financial incentive to shill this, so just be aware of that. But just because I'm financially incentivized doesn't mean that this is this is not to be considered. I invested my own money into this, but it's important that you guys do your own research. I'm gonna leave a link down to their website, their white paper, and a video where I delve in depth into what I see as the pros and cons with this project. So just please check those out. I should probably mention what this is. GSX is gold-backed cryptocurrency. This is their timeline. It has not been released to the exchanges yet, but essentially GSX by Apollo FinTech claims that half of the profits they produce from their gold mines will go to actually backing the cryptocurrency itself. So it's probably important to mention what this is. And then, so that's what this is. And this is their timeline. Again, I'm going to leave a link down to their website, their white paper, and a video where I delve more into depth as to what I see with the pros and cons with this. And again, there's also that there's also that 5% sign up bonus if you do your own research and you want to participate. But please practice risk management, meaning don't invest anything you're not willing to lose. Practice portfolio diversification. Don't put all your money into any one thing. I have my money diversified into several different coins. And understand your risk tolerances. Are you very risk averse? Are you not? I am not. That's why I invested in this. So just know that about yourself. And there's also the option, if you want to support the channel, if you want to support me, if you like what we do, down in the description there are addresses for different cryptocurrencies. If you wish to donate to myself, you have that option. If you do so, I appreciate the hell out of you. And for all of you who support the channel, support myself by just liking and subscribing, I appreciate the hell out of everyone who supports the channel in any way they can. Please only donate if you're well off and you could spare it. It's important that everyone have their own bags for this next bull run, but there's that option. So if you want to donate directly to myself, if you like what we do and you want to support me, there's that option. But please, again, only do so if you can spare it and if you're well off. If you're still trying to get rich like me, focus on doing what's best for yourself. But hey, if you can spare it and you like me, then there's that option. Those are all my thoughts for now. So take care, y'all. See you around.